Takao is a mountainous region located about 60 kilometers northwest of Kyoto. Takao is irrigated by the Kiyotaki River. Kiyotaki River provides a moist atmosphere and an abundance of water that, together with a fertile soil, make thousands of maple trees to flourish in the area. In autumn, the region becomes a magnet for thousands of Japanese to experience a tranquil environment and to relax and enjoy a majestic spectrum of autumn colors offered by the maple trees. Here we are in Takao Valley and going along Kiyotaki River. The river is also famous for its crimson red bridges. A red bridge usually indicates that there is a temple in the area. This bridge, called Shugetsu, leads us to a small and beautiful Zen temple with very interesting and remarkable features that we are going to visit. The Saimyo temple was originally built by Japanese Zen Buddhist monks coming back from China in the 9th century. It was rebuilt in the 12th century after it was destroyed by a fire. This stone lantern and the sign show the border of the sanctuary. These stone lanterns in front of the temple illuminate its gate at night. This formidable dragon at the top of the gate, which is a Chinese symbol, protects the temple from the devil. The trilobe signs are Japanese symbols for flowing water. They are here to protect the sanctuary from the fires. A stone lantern is a very important and significant Buddhist symbol. A stone lantern has 5 sections in its structure. Each section represents one essential element of creation according to the Buddhist cosmology. These sections, from bottom to the top, are earth, water, fire, wind, and the spirit. Inside the garden, the entrance gate is flanked on both sides by rows of stone lanterns offered to the temple by its devotees. Among the maple trees in the front garden, there is an old bell tower. Bell tower, borrowed from Chinese Buddhist temples, became important additions to Zen temples from the 8th century. The bell's main functions were to call monks for prayer, marking times of the day, announcing ceremonies, and alarming people against hazards. People visiting temples sometimes ring the bells, hoping that their wishes to come true. Saimyo temple has several halls for different functions. The halls are connected by roofed corridors. This arch bridge between the halls with its platform provides a resting place to watch the back garden with its moss-covered floor and rocks, and this magnificent maple tree. This low bridge crosses another stream. Streams are major features of Japanese gardens and Zen temples. Each Zen temple has one or several objects of worship with divine characters. The principal object of worship in Saimyo-ji is a small Buddha statue about half a meter high, like this one. The statue was carved by Unkei, a major Japanese artist in the 12th century. Unkei's style of being realistic, humane, and more Japanese than Chinese became a dominant style of sculpture in Japan to the end of the 19th century. In this hall, built in the 18th century, there are some interesting articles from the past. This ink drawing, probably from the Heian dynasty, ruling Japan from the 9th to the 12th century, displays two cranes. The birds are drawn by single, strong brush strokes. That was the style of ink drawing at that time. Cranes are regarded as the king of birds, and they symbolize a long life and good fortune. This panel, from the same period, with its beautiful and artistic calligraphy, show a turtle. Turtles communicate good fortune and long life in Japanese mythology. On the other side of the hall, these white tigers among bamboo bushes display some of the most dominant characters of the Japanese people, which are the power of will, courage, and strength. Tigers are not native animals in Japan, and the concept of white tiger was borrowed from Chinese, which symbolizes wisdom as well. At the end of the garden, near a pond and among the maples, a column carries 4 white horses' heads facing the 4 major geographical directions. White horses were believed to possess divine powers, and they were worshipped in ancient Japan. They are regarded as the protectors of the nation against invaders from all directions from outside Japan. Saimyo-ji is a typical Zen temple. Unlike a church, a Zen temple is not a place for mass attendance. Instead, it is basically a garden with small halls, keeping many Japanese and Chinese symbols for meditation. Zen emphasizes harmony with the nature and the importance of moments. To understand that, one would realize that Japan experiences the highest number of earthquakes in the world every year. Frequent devastating earthquakes and their disastrous effects on Japanese people's life have made them to seek peace and repose in Zen Buddhism, a philosophy based on impermanence of life and appreciation of moments. Moments like listening to the mesmerizing whispers of a river at a bend, watching the float and travel of a leaf on a stream, observing the calmness of the depth, and watching the ever-changing nature, all signify the momentary nature of the life and importance of moments.